So last year was hoaxing year and a bit argumentative. And I'm always fucking argumentative, and I'm not sure what I'm going to make this year. Why be real with anyone when I don't want anybody for real? I don't want anybody. Period. That's what makes me not want you for real. Just so you're aware, when you're bitching about people not wanting you and having you and you not being strong enough, any of that stuff. It just gives me horror. It gives me a fucking horror while I'm trying to sleep. Like, okay, say that just because me and Justin are business partners, Justin Trudeau, that he gets to marry me because he likes my business plan and I have to go through with it. I'm not allowed to concave his fucking face in. I would concave your fucking faces in. That's why you all be really shady and hide and tell lies about me to people that don't know any better or that don't care to witness a better and the truth. So a lot of people think I'm some kind of whore or like bum buddy or something or lesbian or whatever. That's all wrong. But I would just, every time Justin showed up, for the way he treats me too, he's like, oh, I go talk to the manager. The manager is my brother's wife, like as if that's not suspicious. Like, you can talk to me first, or else I'm not doing business with you. And this is where it starts, is that if he were to just marry me because the country said it was okay to marry the actual prime minister for what you, the married in prime minister, actually believes is good for this country, which is my plan, you wouldn't even have a fucking face to recognize, man. They'd have to do an embrotomy just to help you understand that that is a face. Just so you're aware, when you're bitching about people not wanting. You don't want to see me bratty. Pickle Brown is a teddy. The reason why I don't like Justin Trudeau is because growing up, he would have sex if I couldn't come over. So my parents, because he would admit it, I told my parents I don't want to go over. They're like, you're not allowed to go over if he's being promiscuous from the age of fucking 8 years old. And that's what he does. When he's bored and he wants to feel important and nobody's like rubbing him and not saying the same thing over and over again, he just fucks somebody. That's why I don't like Justin Trudeau. I was texting him and he's, saying, just fuck me, just fuck me, just fuck me, fuck me now, fuck me now. And then sure shit, like 5 women had sloppy legs and we were dancing around like they just got fucked hard at a government convention. No, I don't like Justin Trudeau. He'll lose his fucking face if he ever claims that I'm his. It was one day in grade 10. We're working on who can figure out how to build a pipeline, and I pass. But all these kids are like, fuck this. It's going to be all like Amber's family who get the jobs, and it's going to be Amber's family's income. It's going to be Amber's family, blah, blah, blah. And all this shit. And I was like, okay, teachers. They're like, yeah. I'm like, okay, so you know how you get to basically have the vote of who is prime minister because you're a teacher? I was like, vote this in my fucking lifetime. This pipeline that's completely designed and in place is just not built and in use. Because I fucking hate these people. I like got in a brawl with like 5 fucking girls. And they did end up cerebral palsy. I see them around. I probably just made them try to commit suicide to blame it on me when I was driving on by because I've seen a lot of truck accidents. Anyway, Happy New Year. It's fucking old. The pipeline was designed like 300 years ago, like a fucking 100 years ago when I was in high school. It was one day in grade 10. We're working on who can figure out how to build a pipeline, and I passed. All these kids are like, fuck this. It's going to be all like Amber's family who get the jobs, and it's going to be Amber's family's income. It's going to be Amber's family, blah, 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 and all this shit. And I was like, okay, teachers. They're like, yeah. I'm like, okay, so you know how you get to basically have the vote of who is prime minister because you're a teacher? I was like, vote this in my fucking lifetime. This pipeline that's completely designed and in place, which is not built and in use. Because I fucking hate these people. I like got in a brawl with like 5 fucking girls, and they did end up cerebral palsy. I see them around. I probably just made them try to commit suicide to blame it on me when I was driving on by because I've seen a lot of truck accidents. Anyway, Happy New Year. It was one. So 2000, what was it? Like 2019? Yeah, I'm picking my nose and I'm brown. Fuck you. That's real. People always caring. Anyway. So 2001 was my lying year, or it was like 2019 or something. I decided to lie all fucking year. And as soon as I decide what the next thing is for the next year, I usually just have a fever and it breaks. And then I'm back. I always know the truth, but then at least I'm not distracted by everything that I brainwashed myself to talk about that fucking year. I am who I say I am. You think that $15,000 a month is not a lot of money? You know, good people, there's rich people who don't support the war and they have all this cash. And then there's me who supports the war and I have all this cash. I have a lot of bills. And I made a lot of money a lot of other ways. A lot of money. So it's you. I'm sick and fucking tired because the shit that actually happened in my life, which was the Catholic school saying that there's something wrong with me because I don't like anybody. Well, after high school, I met someone that I knew growing up that just had a new light to him. And then armed forces, he gets in a fucking accident. Whatever. Told you this 1,000 times. It's not that I'm not being real. He fucking died of cancer from an armed forces accident. It means you weak and frail during the coronavirus. So, like, at least Justin's fucking sorry. You're all just like, oh, I can't go sledding in the mountains. Like a bunch of fucking dumbasses. Or I can be a dumbass too. But I'm hoaxing. So, anyway, I can do brainwashing on myself. And I'll never do brainwashing to tell myself that I'm not a fucking rolling trillionaire, which is 100 trillion fucking dollars rolling. It makes itself with itself. And if I want to like Justin Trudeau for being kind about people dying of the coronavirus, well, fucking somebody had to. My parents can't even say that my boyfriend's dead. Once in a while I hear him crying. I miss my son, you know. Oh, and yeah, I miss him. Yeah, you fucking should, and you should say that to me too, instead of cowering. You think that I'm like a coward when I'm as rich as I fucking am? I earn the money because I'm not a fucking coward. But I can brainwash myself and teach myself to say things out of character so much that it goes on for an entire year, so fuck you. So anyway, I can do brainwashing on myself. And I'll never do brainwashing to tell myself that I'm not fucking. So anyway, I'm Métis, and I went to Kelly Road Roadrunners School. And I bought the school and I tore it down and I put a new one up and they called it Kodiaks, which is native to this land, barefoot crow native tribe. It really does stand for Black Crow Foot Native Tribe. Yeah, it really does because it's my fucking school, and we are the original natives of all the people that were ever fucking original to here. And as it stands, there's a lot of Blackfoot that are very fucking smart, mature, and well, and doing awesome in society and in our community. Okay. Anyway, Roadrunners means African cross. You used to. I specifically remember being honored for that fight. For they were slipping drugs to young students who had no idea what the fuck, and trying to convince them they're good, even though it's weird, and they're passing them some weird powder, telling them to stick it up their nose. Anyway, so courageously defending myself, I ended up stopping this crime that I kind of figured was happening, but I didn't really know. I never witnessed it. It's just, anorexic white chicks usually got so many fucking problems with other people. Anyway, I remember bashing their fucking hips from them holding on to me, trying to drag me down to the fucking ground. I cerebral palsy those fucking chicks. Yeah. And I had a white guy try to defend them too. Yeah. Have you ever heard the term, gotta be better than the Johnsons? Well, that's a true story that still goes on today. But every time I basically did the same move and they're all cerebral palsy, which is sad because that's a military accident of like getting hit by a dune landmine. It cerebral palsies you. But anyway, that's not what it was. That's not what I meant. I just meant to defend myself. Being a black girl, kind of brown, white at times, because I'm all types of ethnicities. I'm not inbred. That's why I'm so many different ethnicities. Plus, they're beautiful, especially the ones that are my family. Anyway, um, me and Justin Trudeau already did our run a long time ago, and it was a plan that had to go through, or else we shoot the prime ministers before. Have you ever heard the term? So every time a patient would come in, I would admit it. Dr. Gita, Dr. Zanazin, I fucking did it to that person. How do they behave today? Worse? Okay, just checking because I only have $1,000 and that makes me really depressed after bills. Okay. And Gita's like, I leaked your photos today when you in your interviews with Justin Trudeau and all the stuff you did with Justin Trudeau. Because I wanted you to be famous after you admitted some fucking big old gangsters in this big truck they stole and, souped it up trying to compete with your brother and the Johnsons with money they didn't earn, but everybody else has to earn their money, right? And does because it's good. And I was like, no fucking way. I didn't know I was so fucking gorgeous. I had no idea. So every time a patient would come in, so me and Justin Trudeau were the prime minister and the governor aside each other, the um, closest like relationship that is the most famous relationship between a governor and a prime minister. And he was my friend when he was a kid, but he's not who the fuck I say he is all the time. I'm stressed. Plus, I'm just coming into the new year, and it's like fucking day whatever after day 3. But not only did I not know I was that fucking gorgeous, but anyway, we get to shoot prime ministers and they don't fucking keep up with the pipeline of things that we said and did. It's like that for almost everyone. Like every day that Stephen Harper was supposedly on the news, fresh news, blah blah blah, he was with us. So me, I don't know how to say it. I get cut off and I get distracted by how much time I have left. I guess I live under a lot of pressure this 2023 because I didn't want to marry Justin Trudeau because it felt fake. Plus, he ignored me when we were little kids. I went off and got married, and he died in the armed forces. And it always seems fake. You know, like you think you're going to get stretch marks, and then that's going to prove to them that after you have a baby, if they're really like being sarcastic or what have you. But no, it's that it never works. But I think that I'm prettier now that I have all my stretch marks and stuff. Like, no matter how much you don't admit it, ladies, you little fucking lesbians, it rolls the back of your mind not having stretch marks from being pregnant. Because then you look like a fucking man. But you're not a fucking man. Just remember that. I guess I live under a lot of pressure this. So every time a patient would come in, I would admit it. You know, Dr. Gita, you know, Dr. Zanazen, I guess I live under a lot of pressure this 2023 because I didn't want to marry Justin Trudeau because it felt fake. Plus, he ignored me when we were little kids. I went off and got married, and he died in the armed forces. And it always seems fake. You know, like you think you're going to get stretch marks, and then that's going to prove to them that after you have a baby, if they're really like being sarcastic or what have you. But no, it's that it never works. But I think that I'm prettier now that I have all my stretch marks and stuff. Like, no matter how much you don't admit it, ladies, you little fucking lesbians, it rolls the back of your mind not having stretch marks from being pregnant. Because then you look like a fucking man. But you're not a fucking man. Just remember that. I get. It was one day in grade school. I'm gonna kill your sister, Justin. And it's Josh Kenny saying he was laughing too hard, I think, to even fucking think about what the hell he was thinking about. Anyway, Justin Trudeau doesn't have a sister, but if he did, I'm pretty sure she'd be a flaming faggot living in the freaking coattails of him. Anyway, she'd be like, no, I don't have to. And then she'd start looking like a man and rode the back of her mind. And she'd be like, I am a man, Justin. I'm just not as cool as you because mom disabled me in the womb. Anyway, Josh Kenny said, we thought this what was supposed to happen was healthy babies if we got them pregnant. And I said, but are you allowed to get them pregnant? It's not up to you. And then he's wanted to stop being friends until I fucking called him personally. Yeah. And then I explained it to him. I said, no, you don't understand. My problem is that I can't talk that well in speeches and stuff. I just go, whoa, start to pass out, get nervous, look back, and then I talk like a robot. And it's Josh Kenny saying he was laughing too hard, I think, to even fucking think about what the hell he was thinking about. Anyway, Justin Trudeau doesn't have a sister, but if he did, I'm pretty sure she'd be a flaming faggot. The day my daughter was born, the social worker was being quite a fucking bitch. And I said, this can't be you. It's got to be someone talking at you too much. So a fucking chick comes in, trying to touch Coral and shit. I'm like, hey, she's sleeping. Fucking leave her alone. And she's like, well, okay, I'm Justin Trudeau's mom. And I was like, does anyone else know the history of Justin Trudeau here? Because, and then I fucking pushed her on the ground and bent her all up. And I was sick of her even being alive. I didn't want to walk around with cerebral palsy either. So I fucking stabbed her with the IV wheel. And that wasn't the only thing that walked in. Oh, there's lots of things walking in. And I'm supposed to take care of a kid alone with whiny roommates. Half more amps. Shh. So I called the dispatcher for 911 police and I said, there's like weird people hanging out with my horses and sucking my horse's penis. And they wrote it off like I'm schizophrenic and they sent my one friend, one police officer, Chase Kennedy, and they burned him alive with a fucking torch because he didn't announce that he was here. Nobody did because I'm supposedly schizophrenic, but but I already owned this ranch at the time and the fucking animals, and I fed them too. I worked all the time. I killed the fucking terrorists with a fucking. He shot some of them, I guess. We got torched anyway. With one of my dog's sticks. I had a wolf. And Chase died burnt alive right in front of me. Thanks, guys. So. So, there's a bunch of strange people in the camp, is what I said. And they sent one person, being Charles Bala. And he got beaten dumb the entire way there. And then he manages to tell me with all of his shit that he just wants to get blown up. And I still don't fucking let him. He gets blown up anyway by the landmine. So I'm all alone still, defending myself for a year. Because I can't trust anybody in the military anymore. They sent one fucking person and my boyfriend's brother, of all people. Killing strange people in the camp. And all these white guys in the military are coming at me. I'm like, I don't need to be painted like I'm fucking racist when I say you're all white and you're always so fucking stupid, even your sisters. You know, in high school, when the white people were fucking freaking out about whatever they wanted me to say back and it be painted, I'm white too. So, anyway, just because my skin color they wanted it seemed like I'm so fucking bad. It was always my foot to their fucking ass, and I'd break their back so bad that it would retardate and also cripple and look demented to the visuary. Well, it was true. It's not like you're seeing things. and all the white guys in the military having problems with me killing all these strange people in the camp. So obviously I take them to fucking court. I end up killing them because the judge tells me to kill them. But the problem is that the guy who's bitching about the military being so bad was the same guy defending the lives that were attacking me for killing lives that didn't deserve to be there. Ryan, if I killed you, it still wouldn't be serial killing. So the years go on and the less sergeant is needed in the military. Bullshit. So all angry cops and all his fucking friends were basically the entire fucking armed forces, except for the lines of soldiers for the front line. We're the front line. Oh, sergeant is needed. Yeah, she fucking is. If I'm so fucking scary, I'll just let you know I just want to hurt you just the tiniest fucking bit. It's right in the face till your fucking right side reaches your left. That's it. So I get a phone call one day and it's like, is Sergeant Governor General needed? No, she's not needed, says Ryan. Holy fuck. Somebody killed a police officer and put their fucking uniform on. And basically made taxidermy out of the fucking chick until she looked like her. It was disgusting. And I got the phone call. She's trying to threaten me. That she's threatening all my boys at the police station. Luckily, I live just down from the police station. I just grabbed a gun out of Corey. I forget her last name right now. But anyway, out of your pocket. And fucking shot her in the face and then shot everybody else. And it wasn't a quiet gun, but I didn't fuck care. Basically, right after that was when I decided I was going to get pregnant. That's no regrets, you fucking cunt. So I get a phone call one day and it's Charles lived a long time with his injuries. Well, for a while anyway. I have the worst fucking headache, and it's just like bored stiff kind of fucking feeling. How am I bored stiff? Fucking true. How many students just went in there and the teacher played so cool that they were a student now? I just figured it out. Maybe not the first class, but in the hallway or something. You're not necessarily even expelled, no matter how bad some teacher thinks you are. You just have to be Canadian to go to school, pretty much. So that's a heads up. On the same day that Corey's brother got burnt in the yard, I found my rugby coach all fucking burnt. I think that was the same day. Or another time somebody grabbed a torch out of Dad's shop, torched someone who came to investigate why Grandpa called or whatever, right? We try to keep the torches in the house now. But still, like, it's not really gonna help, so just fucking leave them where it's good. My back is stiff. That's what it is. My dad's questions confuse me. Why don't you use a different burner? I was like, I don't know. I just always use a front burner. Then I went to go use a back burner. It's so little. He was just asking a question.
Okay, then let's just count up the XP.
I am Bush Loxon.
Like a question, like that I should have known. A question. University level
on
question.
To issue number 1 until the day your power move.
You know what? I am not as mean as I would like to be.
When she smiles, it turns me.
I'm just playing, ladies. You know that. Look, I'm walking into 2023 with a clean heart. It's time to let all that pain go.
You deserve.
There are 4 things you can't get back. І раптово я перестав щось відчувати. І я знову не міг заснути. І раптово я...
When you miss me, she's not chasing you in 2023. She's sending.
POV, I checked my bag. I'm not blocking anybody. Shaggy once said.
But it's cool, I checked out. But you want to...
Are you creating great videos? For me, turkey.
So, attacks on PlayStation happen like fucking daily, basically. But a lot of people are mocking me. Oh, you have friends? Where are they? You have friends, and why don't you get fucked once in a while? Oh, you have friends? Then how come they're like, if they go to spying in my phone, they go to looking on my accounts, go to looking at the comments, they go to looking at the views. If you have friends, where the fuck are they? I have friends of all kinds too. And then why are they my friends? Because you're not my fucking kind. You're not even close. My friend Courtney killed an abusive husband. Yes, and got her leg all bashed up pretty bad. Like, cut deep. It's gross.
You sound like a chipmunk with hiccups. Come on, Casino. Can't help it. Relax, Bob. I'm just messing, man. Let's finish this battle and smash this bridge. Smash!
Bye! Come on, mijo. I get to work.
Holy smokes! I forgot. I'm supposed to go to work with my dad tonight. Come on, Bob. We just got started. I won't forget, you know? Will I hang your dad soon? Yeah. See you soon.
Yeah, Casino, you still got the touch.
I'll do it again, but I know you have so many fucking rude things that you've said to try to pin me in a corner. And as if I don't know, I'm not pinned in a corner. I'm completely free. But anyway, people who are against the law don't like babies. People who don't like babies don't like anyone. Okay? So when you say that I can't fucking swear in class and call the teacher a fucking cunt, yes, I can. I wouldn't be sent to the principal's office unless it was to find you later when you thought I went home because I'm expelled or fucking suspended or something. You're crazy. So like no baby can speak Negro either because then that's you considering us not keeping the innocence. Fuck you. I'm gonna go walk to like some creepy fucking neighbor's house and just clock him in the fucking mouth.
Sorry I'm late, buddy. I'm just wrapping up at work. Come on, you're still at work. You're not gonna bail on me again, are you? No, but I'm just taking care of this one last customer. Real tough customer. Okay, try times is gonna hold the fort. See you soon, Stegosaur. Gotta go. Under attack.
Dude, what happened? We had a plan. Oh, disconnected. Weird time for a phone call.
Thanks for the distraction. Who knows what really happens when a video game starts to glitch?
Hey, what's wrong with you? You can't just show up in chaos and other text glitch, William.
¿Qué te pasa, Mitch?
That thing, it came out of my game system. It just went all crazy. I think I was going this way.
If you kitties can't handle glitches, hey, well, let's be for me.
Man, that dude's the worst. No wonder he's got like 0 friends.
Friends! Oh man, I'm still late to reunion.
So Justin Trudeau always had questions what it was like to have siblings. I said at times are your punching bags being who I am about like nothing they
Oh no, that is not how I go out.
about nothing that happened or nothing that they did.
No worries.
I said and sometimes I'm their punching bag.
Finally!
And of course our arguments are a bit lower than mine.
Come on.
So it's
Been that long.
I'm not a fucking bitch sometimes. And I'm like, no, not you. And it's like, oh, okay.
Did he just call you Chipmunk?
You ever heard this kid's name?
Oh, yeah. Like he's got the hiccups.
Casino, this is my work buddy.
Let's take it back to when we were
Hey,
kids.
what's up, Nico?
Kids.
Bring your gang face?
It's the only face I got.
All right then. Get ready to smash, smash, smash it.
So on the same day,
Check it out. These games
Corey,
That is classic Smashes words.
I can't remember his last name. He'd be like, oh my god, so Glitch Text is coming out. There's a show called Glitch Text coming out. And then there's a show called We Bear Bears coming out.
It's a work thing.
And then Justin Trudeau would message me like 5 seconds after I got that message, which my internet was really slow at the time. And he said, we're living in the Sonar Simpsons. I had it, right? Started crying. We're living in some kind of Simpsons era, is how I'd put it. And it was just fun and cool. So to say I'm stuck and I don't know who I want to be my boyfriend, I'm just too stressed to even fucking care. Sex isn't going to do anything. It always made me darker and fall asleep.
So on the same day,
What's a possessor glitch?
I don't know. Let's not find out.
So Justin Trudeau used to message me things like, "Oh, this is the Solar Simpsons era." So it's where the families need to look to the skies more than ever. And then my friend Corey, he would say, "Oh, there's a show named Glitch Checks coming out, and a show called We Bear Bears. It's gonna be on cable and probably Netflix." And I love them all, and I think they all could be my boyfriend. But you know, sex never solves a fucking thing, and I have never been raped. No, and it doesn't matter that if you do it early, it's not gonna make you like it more later on. Sex has always made me sleepy, like unconscious, and like black out.
so Justin Trudeau used to message me things like, "Oh, this is the Solar Simpsons era." So it's where
Okay. What? Well, I don't know how to tell you this, but is there something on my face? Huh? Dude, I'm a real life tripod.
The gauntlet can't tell what's glitch and what's casino.
Okay, pal, don't worry. I'm sure we can take care of this. Nico and I just have to figure out what to do. We've been dreaming of something
so
like
Justin
this
Trudeau
since we
used
were
to
kids.
message me
I'll tell
things
you
like,
what we're gonna do.
"Oh,
We're
this
gonna
is the
smash,
Solar Simpsons era."
Awesome.
So it's where the families
Gotta somewhere safe.
He's not
need to look to the skies. And then my friend Corey, he would say, "Oh, there's a show named Glitch Checks coming out, and
You guys
a
are
show called We Bear Bears."
Really fucking hot. That's one thing.
You come at my friend, you better show respect.
I love them all, and I think they all could be my boyfriend. But you know, sex never solves a fucking thing, and I have never been raped. You know, and it doesn't matter that if you do it early, it's not gonna make you like it more later on. Sex has always made me sleepy, like unconscious, and like blacked out. So Justin Trudeau.
Who was that guy? Arch Nemesis? More like a work frenemy. But I know just how to stop him. Yo, Five, if you want to stop this dude, I think we can do
Skinny fingers, nice boobs, okay abdomen. I just can't stand how that bra strap makes me look. There.
Get in my van.
I don't like the hunchback.
Let's roll.
Emergency channel.
Greetings, Detective High Five. Bit. Nico and I captured a possessor glitch. Hello! Very impressive tech. The possessor is an ultra rare, supremely dangerous high priority glitch. How did you capture it? In my best friend's body? Oh my! Hey, that was important. Don't be so quick to zap me back to normal before I had a chance to enjoy it. A junkyard! Smashing opportunity, bro. Come Say it with me. You know what time it is.
So then my friend told me that the neighbors were raping him every time he would try to go do something on his property. They would just go onto his property and fucking rape him. And anyway, they squished his penis so bad that he fucking died. But the police shot them to death. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Or they went to prison for life, but wouldn't that just be a bullet in the head? It's a lot more stress relief for the people that love the fucking person. Okay, so I shot him in the head and the police had to cover it up.
Sitting on an XP gold mine and doesn't even know it.
A possessor is rare?
Ultra rare. And I'm gonna bad luck if I've got to go through money.
Not one.
Oh, that looks so glum. It's a time. Just
I need to go clean up.
Trudeau used to message me things.
See? Just like old times. I missed you, man. Why's it been so long since we just played together? I missed you too. Ow. There you are, tiny tech. You make it too easy. Oh, really?
Okay, bitch. I don't want to do this, but who am I kidding? I totally want to do this. Mind if I drive?
It has always been said, always, since the time of the original fucking Bible, that if you use gunpowder and lead and take lives, you're heating up the planet. But within like 2 months, it goes back down to the war, whatever fucking end. Do you want the war to be over? Then go fucking fight the war. Oh wait, we can't trust you. And I'm not supposed to have a problem with you. You're supposed to have a problem with me because it's something that you see. Oh my god. I get so fucking angry. I'm gonna go kill somebody tonight, I think. Because I'm just so fucking angry and can't quite put my finger on it other than like everybody commits a fucking crime here and there that ruins the life of somebody for the rest of their fucking lives. Holy shit. People like me.
Okay, I think
It
it's
has
time
always
to,
been said.
this is dangerous. We need to get you to HQ and get this thing out.
No! You left me behind when we were kids, and you want to do it again now?
What? Casino, no, look, it's not like that.
No, it's not. Because this time, I'm the one leaving you behind.
Where's Cino?
On a rampage.
It's about to get worse. According to Vic, if we don't get that glitch out of him quick, the glitch could take over permanently.
I just wish I knew where he was going.
Well, if he's following the game program, didn't you say those Smash-a-Sword games always end on a large bridge?
Bridge. Let's go get my friend. Where did he come from?
Mitch only cares about the XP. On three, jump!
Okay, let's do it. about enough of you.
I'm sick of this show. Ah! Turn off. Shut up.
When video games.
If you take a
I'm gonna watch Kung Fu Panda. I meant to do that like a year ago. I never did.
I can't believe it. How could she? Didn't make sense. Thought we were friends. Can't believe it. I can't believe it. Man, you think you know someone and you really don't. Can't believe you've done it. Can't believe she left me. We've been working together like 3 full days and we hit one little snack and she just ditches me. I'm a fantastic partner. A top-notch travel buddy. But she never gave me a chance. It was always this and that. I need
Get dust in that sofa.
That's the trouble. One-sided friendships. Don't realize you're in one until you're on the outside.
such a no talking, bueno. The emperor awaits his prisoner. Push. Hey, are we stopping for lunch anytime soon? I die for some noodle soup right now. Enough. If you are around. What? Check around the pool. Stay on your toes, Wyman. Prove you're not completely useless. Blade! I knew you. What?
You must stop classing with me. Tell me that. You made the right choice.
I don't know what I'm gonna do for the new year to make it fresh.
You're the girl from the village.
A big muscle pad on my neck now, which is awesome.
Until I became Dorland, I ordered you a life vest.
I implored you, Shibuya, little one. Go on home. You don't owe me anything. I mean it. Go home.
Okay.
Go on.
It's that way.
Fine. Come on.
What's it say on that map?
It's not a map, and it only says the whip of endless flame ought to be in some sort of city out here.
All I see is sand and shrubs. Sand and shrubs! I've already seen this shrub. We've been going in circles for days.
Stop looking at shrubs and look for a city.
I hate this place.
The reason why I have such a hard time just like holding a conversation is because meanwhile I'm trying to help my boyfriend. Like I always talked about being in the armed forces, but he didn't, with the cancer, he didn't know how to after that point. Like it was always there, and then he'd be like, and then that stuff, and it like hurt his feelings, right? Yeah, everyone's bitching at me about what they think is a reality, like protesters and shit, right?
I'm going. Thanks for the assist. I think. Itching towards me like a spooky wizard. Any chance you're here to break me out?
Trying to throw those girls in prison didn't take very long. His neighbors that were protesters, the daughters were, who knows if the parents were. Because I filed the text messages, and then if it was following through, they'd go to prison. They're saying they're going to help him commit suicide by raping him to death and all that shit.
Okay. Hello? Mysterious cloaked person with a traffic gun? I'm alone. Which is good. Nobody to tell me what to do. Just go home, pal. You're not to get in my way anymore. Get in your way?
Well, I'm going to sign off and try to go to bed, I guess.
Clear my name before the Dragon Master.
Just going to lead to more trauma being brought up. It's that time of the moon cycle or something.